Hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. I am going to do your Scorpio love prediction reading for September 22nd through September 28th. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it and leave the rest. In addition, please know this energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. Hey, if you enjoy my reading or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled. I'm always honored and very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you. Thank you in advance if you do. Let's see what's going on with my passionate, intense, loving, kind, giving, sweet, fun Scorpio. Show me, spirit guys, what's going on with my Scorps. Let's go. Show me, spirit guys, what's going on with my passionate, loving Scorpios, my kind, sweet, giving Scorpios. Let's see. Show me, Scorps, what you got going on. The Judgment card, Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. Oh, you making moves. When I say you making moves, people, you're not about to hear anything what's going on. Some people, want to talk about you when I say talk about you because there's someone here that you're going back to. I'm going to say that. That Judgment card is there. And when I see that, that means to me, this Judgment card is a realization. And you are trying to figure out should you go back to this person or not. There's a realization here with this Judgment card. The Judgment card is a realization. You're trying to figure out if you should go back to someone or not, but I'm telling you, you love this person. You love this person. And also, here's this Queen of Cups. Your heart space, there's emotion here. You and this person love each other. No matter what anybody says, I think you're tired of, you don't want to even listen to what anybody else says because really it's about you, Scorpio. It's your life. No one else's life but your life. I don't care what anybody else says. It's your life. Here you are, the Queen of Cups. That's just, Queen of Cups, she just has a heart of gold. She gives, gives, gives. She loves, loves, loves. People love her. But sometimes she gets taken advantage of because she gives so much. Because when she opens her heart, she opens her heart. The Judgment card is here. You're trying to figure out if this person is someone you should go back to. I'm going to say that. But here's the deal. You still love them. And they still love you too. But in the middle of the reading, you remember, because here's this Nine of Swords. You remember that they have put you through some ish. Now, I'm going to be very honest. Nine of Swords is anxiety. They put you through some anxiety. Sometimes you couldn't eat, you couldn't sleep. They put you through anxiety no matter how much you loved them or whatever you gave them. They put you through some anxiety sometimes. Now, here's the Seven of Wands. It's almost like you coming to them and saying, look, if we get back together, if we make this commitment again, if we get back together, look, I'm not having this, I'm not having that, we're not doing this, you're going to respect me, you're setting boundaries. I just think you're setting boundaries. That Queen of Wands is there. This person probably wants to marry you now because Queen of Wands is that's my marriage card. That's my girl that's getting ready to get married. Queen of Wands also, she is very well known in the community. People love her. She commands a room. She's always kept up, kept together. I mean, hair, nails, eyelashes, just everything. She's that girl. But here's the deal. The Queen of Wands ultimately means a marriage. A marriage. This person wants to marry you, and you're trying to decide if you should give him if you should marry him or not, because he's put you through some ish in the past. He really has. But I think that you're setting boundaries. I think you've told this man, look, we're not dealing with this unless you come correct. Guess what? Don't even ask me. I won't be your wifey unless you come correct. You put me through too much. He has. I mean, you've had anxiety about him. And now here he comes and he wants to marry you. Because there's so much emotion here that I told you. Here's this judgment card. This a realization card here. This an awareness card. Give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading. Sit back, relax. Scorp, give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the judgment card here? Show me why the judgment card is here for my Scorpios. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the judgment card here for my Scorpios? Let's see. Clarify the judgment card for me, Spirit guys. That strength card. Strength card can represent a Leo sun sign. But you know, the strength card is trying to get somebody to act right. I'm just going to be very honest. You know, the strength card is about having resilience, being very resilient, okay? Because, and I told you, this man has put you through some ish in the past. But the strength card is like, you know, standing up and saying, in order for this to work, and I'm going to be very honest, you're setting boundaries. You have to do these things. The strength card can, you know, it represents a Leo sun sign. But this is someone that's been out there, been doing and dipping and doing what they want. And see, here's the deal. You want them to act right. They need a can of act right. You know, if you listen to my channel about my can of act right. Because this strength card, that's what you're getting right now because he wants to marry you. That's what you're getting right now. He realizes what he has. That he does. That strength card, hey, that's trying to get someone to act right. See, this woman has a lion. Who tames a lion? Who holds a lion like that? Look at that. Who does that? She does that. You brought this man in because he wants to marry you. Let's see why the Queen of Cups is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Queen of Cups here for my Scorpios? Why is the Queen of Cups here for my Scorpios? Show me, Spirit guys. Two of Swords. You're indecisive. You don't know what to do. You know you have to make a decision. You're indecisive, but your heart space is with this person. That's all I can say. Your heart space is with him. The Two of Swords means you're indecisive. You don't know which way to move. You don't know how to roll. You don't know what to do. You love him, but I think that you're afraid, and I understand. Because you've been through some ish with this man. He's been out there doing what he does. He didn't have a can of act right. Now he wants to come to you with the can of act right and wants you to marry him. I'm telling you. And I understand how you feel. Let's see why the Nine of Swords is in the middle of your reading. Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Nine of Swords in the middle of your reading? Clarify the Nine of Swords for me, Spirit guys. Three of Cups. Okay. That's, to me, when I see Three of Cups with this read, and I see with the Queen of Wands on the end, that's celebration, that's marriage. And here, all you're thinking about is what has happened. But this Three of Cups means having a celebration. Celebrating. But you're afraid to let go. You're afraid to give him a yes because of all that has happened between you and him. I understand. You're afraid. I get it. The anxiety that you went through with him. You're going through anxiety now because you don't know. You don't want to let him go because you love him. You don't want to let him go because he loves you. But you're afraid to say yes because of the anxiety of what in the past. So let's see. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Show me, Spirit guys. Why is the Seven of Wands here for my Scorpios? Show me, Spirit guys. Five of Wands. Yeah, see? Five of Wands is conflict. You're conflicted. But see, you're conflicted because guess what? You're saying, look, the only way this is going to happen is that I'm setting boundaries, and this is the only way. You're giving him boundaries. He's not used to that because, remember, you've been a Queen of Cups. It's a lot of emotion, but this Queen of Cups, she's very giving to a fault, like I said. He probably had a chance to walk on you in the past, but that's no longer because in order for you to be wifey, you're saying these are the things that must occur. That must happen. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is what must happen. So let's see why the Queen of Wands is here. Show me, Spirit guys. Clarify the Queen of Wands for me. Show me, Spirit guys. Clarify this Queen of Wands for me. Five of Swords. Wow. You got two fives for clarification back to back. Five of Swords is he's going to miss you. And I'm going to say this. There's just conflict here because you're afraid. And he doesn't want to be without you. He's going to miss you. He realizes now what he has. But you're afraid to give him, to say I do, or you're afraid to say yes. You're afraid to say yes, and you're establishing boundaries, because here's the Five of Swords. That's conflict. That's like, I know I'll miss this man if I let him go, but I'm still afraid. I've had a lot of anxiety with him. I'm still afraid. I'm afraid. Let's start at the very beginning of this Judgment card. That's a card of trying to, of realizing, that finally this man is doing what you want him to do. But now, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Because the Strength card is there. The Strength card is is about, resilience, because trying to get somebody to come in, trying to get somebody that's been wilding out to be with you, be on the same page with you, and here he is now. Now you're questioning this because you've been the Queen of Cups. You've been giving, 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 giving. Queen of Cups gives. There's a lot of emotion here. You've got a lot of emotion for this man. I'm telling you, he's got your heart space, but you're afraid. But that Two of Swords means you're indecisive. You're setting boundaries, though. I will say that. You're setting boundaries, but you're afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid to, because he's stepping to you and saying he wants to marry you, because here's this Nine of Swords, but the Three of Cups is there. And I'll tell you that Nine of Swords with that Three of Cups, there's anxiety here because you don't know what to do. He wants to marry you, especially with that Three of Cups there. He knows what he has with you. He absolutely knows what he has with you, and he wants to marry you. And like I said, you're a little bit afraid of this. Not a little bit. You're a lot. You can't eat. You can't sleep. You don't know whether to say no, yes, whatever, because your heart space is with this man. However, because of the past hurt and the hurt that he's done to you, you don't know if you say yes or no. The Seven of Wands is there, and the Seven of Wands is about setting boundaries. I'm telling you, standing up for yourself, saying, "Look, the only way this is going to happen is that you got to do this, 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 this." Hey, that's what you're saying, and there's a conflict over there. There's a Five of Wands there. There's been conflict over that because you haven't been like that in the past. Now you're setting boundaries. Here's also the Queen of Wands. He wants to marry you. But the Queen of Wands is the Five of Swords. He knows he'll miss you. You'll miss him too. But there's conflict here because it's loss. If you don't marry each other, it's going to be a loss. And you know that, and he knows it too. Let's see what my oracles have to say. Show me, spirit guys. What do my oracles have to say about this relationship? Let's see. Show me, spirit guides. Let's see. Oh, they're telling you no need to worry. That anxiety doesn't need to be there. It says a year from now. Okay. It says remain positive, Scorpio. Remain positive. It says big happy changes. Scorp. Yeah, get married. It says you're ready. It says perfect timing. Wow. It says yes. Hey, I'm going to pull it because yes is coming out again. What can I say, Scorpio? Say yes. It's time. It's going to work